to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Nell
and your girl Nay.
It's so funny. Every time I was just thinking about our introduction, and I always say, "What's up? What's up?" or "It's your girl," like I'm about to freestyle or something. Oh my goodness. Anywho, it was a crazy week today. This week in the NFL do you see how, wait, before we even get started with that, I have a glass of rosé. No mimosa this week, maybe next week. I need to go back to the liquor store because I'm down to my last bottle of rosé and my refrigerator looking kind of empty.
This week I went back to Ye Old Faithful.
Oh God.
Moscato, and it is excelente.
You know that Moscato is good. Do you know what I had on Thursday night? I went out with a new friend and I had a Cosmo. I need to learn how to make those. You never had one before, did you?
I don't think so.
They are so strong and they look like little girly drinks. You never saw Sex in the City, but on Sex in the City, that's all they drink is a cosmetologist.
I know what it looks like, but yeah, I don't think I've ever had one.
And it looks so girly and like it wouldn't do nothing. Mm-hmm. It does something. Like you can have one or two of those and be done for the night. I need to learn how to make one of those because those will get you right. Right.
Okay.
Anyway, you see all the freaking games for this past week getting postponed or canceled because people getting COVID. I can't believe Cam Newton just got it. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, they not in a bubble like the NBA, so they pretty much almost just as exposed as anybody else that goes outside.
And also, yeah, they not in the bubble, but something happened bubble-ish. And this is not what the episode is about, but I just got an article today. I think it was the Raiders. The Raiders were fined $50,000 because somebody allowed a non-credential employee in the locker room after they win last week.
Like a random?
A random. Like who? What kind of groupie? How did she sneak or whoever sneak in the locker room during the COVID time? Don't they supposed to be looking out and extra cameras and extra security and all that stuff?
No, they don't, because they don't have enough. That's the problem. They don't have enough security no more. So she slipped in there, or either she slipped somebody $50.
Oh my God. Where it said it was a non-credentialed employee, so it was an employee. He just wasn't supposed to be in there. Maybe they was just too excited, but that's bubble-ish. They ain't in the NBA bubble, so I don't know why they trying to do all that. Anywho, I think the other episode I said Lakers in 5. The way it's looking, it's gonna be a sweep. Like this is not even right. It's not even a good matchup at this point. It's hard to watch. It is hard to watch. It's like that presidential debate was hard to watch. The finals is hard to watch.
First of all, that debate was a hot mess. They just showed their natural behinds the whole way through. And the finals, I watched the game last night, and the Heat had so many times to come back because at one point, I think in the fourth quarter, Lakers missed 8 shots in a row. So had the Heat made points off of those misses, they would have at least tied or been up. But so they can't even say they didn't have a shot because they did. At that point, I think they was only up by 11 points. So they could have tied or went up. I don't know. I still said the Heat in 6. So I might change my mind next week if they don't win tomorrow.
That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. That was my natural reaction. No, 6 games. 6 is too close to 7. I can't do it. I get them 1. But the way it's looking, it's going to be a complete sweep. Because they forget about LeBron. Because LeBron may be cold some nights, but AD ain't never. Not in these finals. I've never seen him have a bad night.
Not never?
Not never.
Okay.
Not never. Anywho, let's get on the topic. So you okay.
You gotta prepare.
I
You
have
gotta
to
prepare yourself
I have to
for
prepare
this
because
foolery.
this is crazy. All right. Raiders safety, Jonathan Abram. He was playing football, his job. He was doing his job.
It is his job.
Yes. And I guess he was running after a ball or something. And I watched the video a couple of times. And he crashed into a TV cart.
I think he was trying to make a tackle. He was trying to tackle the person with the ball.
Well, he tackled that TV cart. That's what he tackled.
Oh my God.
And it was so scary because as soon as he hit it, he wasn't moving. So you don't know he probably blacked out. He either blacked out, passed out, or I thought he was like paralyzed because he wasn't moving for a good little minute.
Yeah, that's usually like the signs of a concussion.
That's crazy. And then it say he suffered a sprained shoulder and a chipped collarbone. And it don't even look like it didn't even look like that bad of a hit. That's what let me know that cart is very hard. Like he probably ran into a brick wall. That's probably what it was like.
It's a steel cart. It was steel. From what I read. But the good thing, did you see him? He got up and ran. He got up and ran across the field to his side.
Yeah.
That's amazing, because had it been me, I'd have still been there now. Right now. I would still be there.
I can't believe it was very scary at one point and I was like, why y'all not bringing the cart? Like, this person isn't moving. He is a human. He's a human being.
When I first heard about this or saw this, in my head, I immediately was like, COVID strikes again. Because with these new guidelines, it's less people on the sidelines, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about all these other people that normally be on the sideline that he could have ran into instead. So I wrote a list.
Oh God.
Cheerleaders, he could have ran into them.
Mm-hmm.
The security, the coaches, the players, the cameraman that actually sit down on the field and be getting hit and ran over all the time.
Yeah.
The medical staff, the ex-players, the college recruit, the refs, the chain crew that hold the 10-yard sticks things, and just random people that walk on the field.
The water boy. Let's not forget the water boy.
The water boy, and he could have ran into them and he'd have been fine. They'd have broke his fall. They'd have been injured, but he'd have been fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd have preferred that.
But yeah, so the NFL is supposedly already addressing the situation. So yeah, they pretty much said because there's fewer people on the sidelines, the TV carts can get closer to the field, and it serves the yellow line. I guess there's a yellow line there that serves as a barrier for the TV carts. But I guess because he was running full speed, obviously, and that's why it was such a bad collision. But this is crazy.
Yeah, it says the NFL they're discussing it. They're having discussions on what to do. And I'm like, this shouldn't be a discussion because the solution is simple to me. I will replace the TV cards with the cameraman from the Maury show. What? Because they get everything. They get it all. Them people they be running off the stage and in the audience, and they be right there. You don't need no TV card. How you them people from the Maury show?
Oh my God.
They don't miss Nathan.
They do, because when the girl get up running and run backstage, the cameraman is always right on her behind. That's horrible. That is horrible.
Better hire them people.
But yeah, that's crazy. And I don't think was he out. I think he played the rest of the game, or maybe he missed the rest. I don't know, but that collision looked really bad.
He took one for the team, but usually when you take one for the team, you actually do something impactful. Like he should have, if he'd have got that tackle, I'd have been like, okay, he took one for the team. He got his pay.
But
for that day, he earned his pay.
But
he didn't get the tackle.
He didn't get the tackle.
No, he didn't make the tackle.
That's too bad.
And actually, I think the other team scored a few plays after that. But go ahead.
Oh God. And he was on New Orleans. Yeah, and I think the Raiders won that game actually. So that didn't even have to happen because at least they could have won. I think the Raiders beat the Saints. That's too bad. Wait, no, he was on the Raiders. So no, yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. He was on the Raiders, not New Orleans. It was against New Orleans. Okay, so I guess you can say he did something. Anywho, the next topic is Tyrod Taylor. I like that name. TT.
Yeah, I was just about to say I like Tyrod. That's cool.
Yeah, T squared. So okay, in week 1, I guess he cracked his ribs, which is a normal injury in the NFL. So his ribs were hurting, right? He was having chest pains and stuff like that. So before the week 2 game, he went to the team doctor, the person that's supposed to make you better. And he made it worse. The team doctor accidentally punctured Tyrod's lung. Like, how? He need to get fired.
Mind you, he was going there to administer a painkiller injection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my first thought was, why he just didn't take a Tylenol?
What? I don't think Tylenol is strong enough.
He could have did something. Why you need to get injected for painkillers? Like, you better take that Advil and sit down and go out on that field
and do your job.
And this is an example of exactly why I wouldn't get like unnecessary surgery, because I feel like them injections was unnecessary when he could have took a pill. Because would be if I was to have unnecessary surgery, I believe I would be in that 1% that have
where it messed up.
Yeah, they have complications or something goes wrong in a routine surgery that people always say routine, like I've done thousands and millions of times. Yeah, but the millionth in one time.
Millionth in one? That's a word?
I don't know. But the millionth in one time, I would be the one that come out
botched. Yeah, you would be botched.
Yeah. That's like freaking taking an Advil for a headache and then taking a nap and waking up and not being able to talk.
So dramatic. So dramatic. Oh my God. But yeah, and guess what the coach said? The coach, Anthony Lynn, he's the coach of the Chargers, right? He talking about it's not career threatening and the doctors just made a mistake and it just happens. It happens. No. It can't just happen.
Like a oops, my bad?
Yeah, like my bad. I didn't mean to do that, but let's go fix this new problem. So you see, now he still got the cracked ribs. Let's remember that. But now he got a punctured lung. Like, it's just some jobs where you can't just say, oops, my bad. And being a doctor is one of those jobs.
Yeah, that he must have been a C student in medical school. And I'm gonna need the administration now of all medical schools to only pass the A and B plus students. Please. That's it. And by B plus I mean 85 and above. If you 84, I don't care. You need to try again next year.
You can't be at the bottom of the class and still graduate?
No, you can't. No, there shouldn't even be a bottom of the class at medical school.
Yeah, I need to know where he got his medical license from, because they need to revoke that license. Can they revoke the medical license? Because that's just crazy.
Can suspend it.
Because you got one job. You got one job, and that's to put the needle in the right spot. Where is the lung even close to the? I guess the lung is close to the ribs, but still, he must. He was doing it right before the game. So I don't think he had like what are those things called when a ultrasound or x-ray, whatever. I don't think he was using an ultrasound machine to know where the rib was. He couldn't have been using one, because it will show you what's going on. Tyrod Taylor I know that's his job, but he need to sue that man. He need to sue that man, and they need to fire the coach, the doctor, the assistant, They need to fire everybody because this is crazy. You can't just be doing this. And what if it was worse and if would have ended his career? What then?
More of this story would be take that Excedrin and get out of my face.
They have to give them stronger medicine. I don't think Excedrin should be used for.
They got Excedrin extra strength.
Extra strength? Cool. I guess. Well, he didn't play that day, and I think they lost. Yeah, the Chargers lost. So yeah, I'm gonna need Tyrod Taylor to get better soon.
Yeah, he's a quarterback. He's messing up people. He messing up people's fantasy team. We need you back out on that field.
Yeah, because I don't think by the time this happened, because it happened right before a game, I don't think y'all could have switched up y'all players in fantasy by the time this happened. So whoever had him in their starting lineup probably lost a lot of points. That's too bad. That is a shame. That's a shame.
I got my homeboy, so I'm good.
Oh God, I really love him. And the fact that his game got postponed this week because Cam Newton, that would have been a really good game. Cam Newton against him.
They still playing though.
Like when?
Monday or Tuesday.
I need them. That was a Sunday night game. So is gonna be no Sunday night football, or they just gonna move one of the 4:00 games to Sunday night? That's crazy.
I don't know. They probably move one over.
Kansas City was gonna win anyway. I think Cam Newton just didn't want to get embarrassed. That's what that was.
Oh my God.
So he meant to get COVID. He meant to get it.
He meant to get it?
He meant to get it.
Okay.
He knew what he was going up against.
Okay, sorry. That's my team.
All right. Now it is time for the flashback moment of the week. And it is again about medical malpractice. So back in 2009, I'm going to try to say this guy's name right. He was a college football player. Bo Orth. Won a medical malpractice lawsuit against a doctor who botched up his spine surgery and ended his football career. So this is what happened.
That's BS.
Yeah, Bo noticed pain in his lower back, right? So he got an MRI and it showed that he had a herniated disc, right? So after the pain became more intense, he pursued surgery. So he got surgery on his disc, right? But the pain it got worse after the surgery, right? It got worse. And you want to know why? Because when he went back to another doctor, they said that doctor worked on the wrong disc. So now he got 2 messed up discs instead of 1.
That's such BS.
How can I don't see this? God, I pray I never need a complicated surgery. Because this is crazy. Because this proves that
they don't know what they're doing.
Doctors mess up. Players mess up. And this is crazy. But he won, I think, like $4.4 or $4.2 million. But he still isn't like, his pain is still there. And he can't play football no more. Because even though he wanted this money and he did finally get surgery on both of his discs after they found out both, but the pain still returned it still returned. So
that first doctor must have been drunk or something because I don't know because I'm not a doctor, but I would assume or I would think that say he went in there to, work on the disc or whatever, I don't know, first of all, he must have didn't read the paperwork or somebody in the front office, the receptionist staff did the wrong paperwork. She need to be fired. Anyway,
yes.
I would think if something's hurting you and you go inside, it would not look identical to the other one.
Yeah.
Like something would indicate to you that this is the problem. This is what's wrong. This one need work on. And he must have been drunk or something. Yeah. He was drunk.
And you know how some doctors, because there's been stories that recently come out that doctors be talking crap during the surgery.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes the patient still be woke and they can hear what the doctor's saying and stuff like that. So he probably wasn't even paying attention. I hope that man got fired. He shouldn't be able to operate on anybody else. I don't care if this was the first time out of a million surgeries you've done, because like I said, doctors shouldn't, that career, you got people lives in your hand. Just because you have people sign liability papers and stuff like that doesn't mean that it's okay for you to mess up on somebody, because that's not, that boy can't play football no more.
Yeah, they have you sign them waivers that basically saying you giving your life away. I did at the escape room we did today. That's what the lady said. You signing your life away with this waiver. But we made it out.
That's crazy, because when we did an escape room, we did not make it out. Remember we did one for Edwina's birthday or somebody's birthday? We didn't make it out, or we needed a lot of help to get out. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, she gave us clues, but
Yeah,
we made it out.
we needed that. But anyway, the lesson of the week is doctors mess up too. Doctors mess up. And like Chris Rock said in his, like I said before, but I got it from Chris Rock, there are certain jobs or careers that shouldn't have bad apples, and doctors is one of them. You can't have a bad apple as a doctor or as like a pilot. Okay, you got people lives in your hands. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Or lifeguard. You can't
Can't do it.
because you can't be trying to save yourself instead of saving me. Okay, yeah.
Okay, down to the highlight of the week. This is actually a good highlight. I don't care for the person, but this is a good highlight.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
You don't care for the person because of LBJ. Because how everybody pent him together.
Exactly. And that
so he has nothing to do with that.
He has nothing to do with it. I never seen this individual play, and I'm pretty sure he was a great player. So every time somebody try to bring up LeBron against this person, I'm like, why y'all gotta compare the two? Why both can't be great players? Like, y'all just want to debate me, and I'm not gonna debate you. So LeBron James, pretty much, even though he's my favorite player, he be making me lose dates because he be making me lose dates because I get tired of arguing with random people on dating apps about LeBron James. So LeBron, if you're listening, you need to set me up on a date with somebody that actually like you and like you as a player, because everybody I talk to, I don't know if they doing this just because they think is clever and it's cute to go against what I want, or if they actually don't like you. But LeBron need to set me up on a date, because
you owe her, LBJ. She be going in.
I be riding for you, boy. I be riding for you. Anywho, the highlight ain't even about my boy, but I'm just saying he need to set me up with somebody that actually like him as a player. Anyway, the highlight is Michael Jordan. He recently partnered with his friend Denny Hamlin, and they bought a NASCAR team. So they're going to have a NASCAR team, and Bubba Wallace is going to be the first driver on a team, and the team will begin in 2021. And this is great for Black folk, and B, it is, and B is good for the NASCAR organization as a whole, because like I believe Michael said, this is a chance to educate a new audience and open up more opportunities for Black people. So maybe now Black people will start watching NASCAR. I think a lot actually do watch it, but obviously not as much as football and basketball and tennis and all like that. So maybe Michael Jordan fans, if they're really fans, like, cause y'all be riding hard for him, y'all be riding hard. If y'all really fans, y'all gonna start watching NASCAR. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think so.
I mean, I won't.
I don't. And I asked Joe, would he, and he said no. So I don't think that this will be or bring in as much audience as he think it's going to, because I think the sport of NASCAR in general is just, it might be exciting in person, but I think to watch it on TV, just cars going around the track, I think that's boring. I think the most exciting part about watching a NASCAR event, what do you call a NASCAR meet?
I have no idea. Race, NASCAR race.
Okay, the most exciting part about watching a NASCAR race is when they have to stop in the middle of the race and change their tires. That's the most exciting part, because they got to do it real fast. So
And
the
then-
cars don't get too far ahead of them. That's it.
That is hilarious, but I can't with you right now. The pit crew, they should be the real MVPs.
They are the real MVPs. Shoot, they need to be getting the trophies.
The pit crew, shout out to the pit crew. But yeah, I think I don't watch it because it's confusing. I don't know if one car on a 13th lap, the other car on a 50th lap. Like, how are we supposed to keep up with that?
Yeah,
how we supposed to keep up?
500 laps, right? So like the
Daytona
500. That's like five. That means 500 laps, I assume.
I believe the Daytona 500 is 500.
Man, I'd have fell asleep behind that wheel.
Oh my God,
500
gonna kill
laps.
somebody. And that's very dangerous. I would never do that as a career, but you do you. But yeah, kudos Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. Do your thing, and we'll see what happens. We'll be watching. I mean, the news articles. We won't be watching the sport. Okay, go ahead with your business. Go ahead with the business.
Okay, so we are gearing up to launch our first set of products. HR products. Hopefully by the next time we record, I'll be saying that they're available now. So, but anyways, to get to us on IG, you can look up HCMGMT Consultant. Again, that's HCMGMT Consultant. And we provide HR services for small to mid-sized businesses at affordable prices. So come check us out and support us.
That's right. Don't forget, do that. Tell your friends. Y'all know y'all got some small businesses out there. A lot of people open up small businesses, especially because of COVID. Y'all need some help. Y'all can't just use QuickBooks. Y'all need help. Anyway, that's all for tonight. We'll talk to y'all later next week. Keep listening. Bye-bye.
Peace out. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.